Hello everyone, Blockhead here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get knockback sticks, and they can be incredibly powerful, and you can also put any enchantment on any item, so it can be incredibly powerful. So like, for instance, you can put knockback level 10 on a stick, like right here. You can put knockback level 1000 on a stick. You can even get up to level 32,767, which is many people have heard of is a 32k weapon, which is very powerful. So I'll just give you a quick demonstration here of the creeper. Knockback 10 is going to be the most you're going to normally need if you're actually going to use it for a practical purpose, because it can go that far. But once you start using like knockback 100, it'll knock it out of the render distance. And then if you use knockback 32,000, it kind of just like glitches out and disappears, because it's way too powerful to actually be used. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to actually enchant your own stick, along with putting other enchantments on other items, for instance, another sword. But you can enchant anything, including this random block I'm putting in my inventory for no reason. Because it's really cool how it all works. So yeah, although it doesn't work to use commands to this, you have to use an MBK editor. I'm going to be showing you how to make it work on servers and stuff like that at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that if you're going to try to use it for a map or something. Anyway, I'm going to hop into the MBK editor and show you how to get it on the item. Okay, now I'm at my desktop screen. I'll show you how to use the program I use, or the MBK editor. It's called MCC Toolchest PE. So I'll show you, when you open this, it's going to say that, it just has this is this loading symbol, and it does a really weird countdown. You're going to be here. This is like the main menu of the whole thing. So you're going to press the file icon, this open folder, and it'll show you all of your worlds in the order that you've last opened them, like it does in Minecraft. Click on the world that you want to have it in. Doesn't really matter which one, just click, that's the one I was using. And then it's going to be, you want to go to players. It's going to show every single player that was ever in your world. However, if you own the world, you will always be at the very bottom. So if you click on that, then it's going to show you this. Click on the chest icon, and it will open up the player's inventory. As you can see, there's the sticks I had in my inventory. Some icons don't have an icon to show, so it's just invisible like that, but they are still there. Just have to remember that. Like the sword. So here's our stick. Pretty much all you need to do is click on the stick, and click on the enchantment editor, which is what it's actually called. Just go through. You have to allow potentially unsafe enchantments. Open this up. Go down until you find knockback right there. It's gonna be number 12 in case you're curious. That can make it a little bit quicker to find, but it's not really any easier. And then you start to whatever level you want. So yeah, I'll just set it level 15 for now just to show you how it works. You have to make sure this check mark is checked, because if it isn't checked, it's not gonna work. So you just click on the stick again. It'll look all enchanted if it gets enchanted correctly. And then, yeah, you got the magical stick. Now that we're done with that event, I'm going to show you how to do the netherite sword. Because I just want to show you a few of the weird things about this whole thing. Because there's a few things that don't exactly work out very well. Like, for instance, you can put Luck of the Sea on a sword. You can put anything on a sword. Any enchantment in the whole game. Not all enchantments work, and some enchantments don't go to really weird levels, but you can do all sorts of weird stuff. Like, I'm just going to put Unbreaking on it. I think, oh, that's not really that big a deal. You can put 32,760 something on it. So, yeah, if you just do that, it's on the sword. Oh, I did it wrong. So, now it's on the sword. So yeah, it's really weird, because then if you set it to that high of a number, the sword just pretty much never breaks. Oh, also, I forgot to show you last time, make sure to press the save button. If you don't press the save button, it doesn't save, and it won't appear. And I sort of messed that up last time, and I had like reload Minecraft in order to make it work. And then, yeah, so remember to press the save button. It is important, because if you don't press the save button, it's not going to be there. So now you're just in survival. I can just like go through and kill these mobs, and my sword isn't even taking any damage, because I have Unbreaking 32,000 on it. There's a 1 in 32,000 chance it'll take damage, so pretty much it'll never take damage. Yeah, it's really interesting, because like, you can put crazy enchantments, and it's really fun for map making, because if you want a sword that can never break, you can just put something like this on it. Although you're probably going to set something more like 10,000 on it, just so it looks like an even number. And it's cool that it'll even work like that, because you can do some really fun things with this, like really high punch bows or some sort of mini game. It's really fun. Anyway, speaking of that, Now I'm going to show you how you can actually get it to like work on a server, like for it to automatically give people these items without having to go into the editor for everything. So yeah, that's going to be the next part of this video. So, structure blocks are the answer here. Structure blocks are really cool because you can save items along with blocks. You'll usually just think of them for saving structures, so they don't even think of saving items with them. So you can just save an item, name it whatever you want. You can set the size to 111, that way it'll stay right here. You don't have to set the offset set for that, you can do anything else you want to. And then, yeah, you go and make sure that that's in, and that the rest of the stuff doesn't matter for this, this is just going to save it. So then you can come over here, do some sort of encryption kind of like this, where the structure block is down here, and the offset can be any number you want. And the bounding box is pretty ugly, so you can just come down here and turn show bounding box to off, and then it won't even be there. And then use some power with redstone, which is really cool. Structure blocks can power with redstone. Whenever I press a button, it'll just materialize out of nowhere. And the thing about this is that the offset can be anything you want it to be. As long as the place that it's loading it to is within render distance, it'll still work. So it's really cool. You can just like build some really cool stuff with this, like making some sort of like item generators and shoot like treasure wars or something, egg wars, bed wars, whatever you want to call it, depending on what you're playing. So yeah, you can set offset to like crazy numbers, like I can set it to Y100, and then whenever I press load, it's going to take a long time to fall. So yeah, you can use this in almost every kind of like weird thing you want to do. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe to help me gain more popularity so I can keep on making more videos like this. I should probably take off this chain helmet because it's really ugly. And yeah, bye.